will shift gears a little bit to taxes. If elected, what will you do to give property tax relief to Idaho families? In answering, please address the idea of increasing and or indexing the homeowner's exemption.
Okay, first off, we seem to have a misunderstanding of where and who's in charge of property taxes. Let's make no mistake, the state legislature, we do not tax, we do not levy, and we do not collect property taxes. We have no say in it whatsoever. Your local entities do. It's not about the levy, it's about the budget increases. If you want to see your property taxes go down, then what you need to be able to do is you need to make sure that we're voting for those people and those policies that will drop those property taxes and quit raising the budget. Fact of the matter is, as we're talking about this, I don't think once that my opponent has said anything about our local entities. Just let them spend whatever they want to spend. We're right now facing a recession and an inflationary problem with all of us and our discretionary money. And what has the city done? They took 3%, they took growth, they took foregone, they raised impact fees, and they increased the fees. Okay, this is not a formula for lowering property taxes. Time.
I think it's fascinating that in our opening statement, we learned that Joe Biden is here on the ballot this year in Idaho. District 33, and now we're learning that our city council and our mayor are on this District 33 ballot. It's amazing. But anyway, it's disingenuous to pretend like the state legislature can't do anything about this property tax exemption when they're the ones who set the exemption level, and they're the ones who created this exemption problem in 2016. They passed a law that capped the exemption, and that is what we're dealing with right now, and that is what the question is about. We need to reverse this policy. We need to reverse this cap on the exemption that the state legislature put on, and they're the only ones who can remove it. So don't let them pass the buck and kick the can down the road. They made this exemption problem, and they're the ones that need to fix it. So yes, we need to raise that exemption. We should consider indexing it to inflation and property values, and we should make sure that we have something for those on fixed incomes to have a little bit more of an exemption, especially for our seniors who are getting railed right now.
Time. Rebuttal.
This just tells me that we absolutely do not understand how property taxes work, because the exemption is going to do very little. It's all about the budgets. It's all about spending. What the state did do, though, is we did do with a couple of things we passed. We took the public defenders off the payroll, so that's going to help your property taxes at the county level. We ended the indigent care levy. That's going to help. The other thing we did is we gave our mayors and our city council the ability with the ARPA money to give that back to us as the taxpayers and be able to then have a decrease in our property taxes. Did they do it? No.